doors, and then we're gonna have to get Chad to get rollers and all that to start painting doors.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take the trailer off of the wall. ¿Dónde la pongo? Just so we can work on it.
Is there like a spot by the e-shop that'd be easy?
For what?
Just to have it out in the open? Like right now we can get to everything, we just can't open the awnings.
Yeah, the awnings. Yeah, I want to open it all up.
Okay.
Ow. I need to move the trailer away from the building so we can open everything up. Just make sure everything's gonna be ready to go for next week. And then I have to take some doors off of the display cases. We need to paint those because you can't really see
He's probably
in
good
there
to
when the
back
sun
up
is
now.
hitting it.
He says you're good to
I
back
think it's
up.
high enough.
So which show is this for?
This is for Overland West in Flagstaff, Arizona. We'll be there from the 12th through the 18th. That's how long we're gonna be there. We have to have the trailer in. Ah!
I think you just broke your.
He just broke something back there. Yeah, we have to have the trailer into where it needs to be on Wednesday, the 13th. So we pretty much go set it up and then go finish setting up knives on Thursday, and then it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we'll be back. We'll be driving back on Monday. You don't have to put the chains on.
Okay, what did you say about the chains?
No, you don't have to put them on.
Yeah, we're not going far. He's going close, but yeah, we're close to door.
Greg, look at the back corner against the wall. Make sure I'm good. I'm just gonna f everybody's driveway.
I didn't hear him.
But I'm gonna cover everybody's drive-through. That's why I'm doing this. Right there.
It's good.
Everybody's used this as a driveway back
Yeah.
of my shop, so
No more.
let's take it off of the truck. I'm gonna use the truck.
Okay.
On the weekend, so.
Do we have a block?
Where's it at? He's bringing it.
Do we have a block or no?
He's bringing it.
Oh, okay.
Man, que sí estaba ahí atrás, güey. Let me go check over there in my shop.
Okay. Huh? Flashlight. That's my retro 80s type flashlight. I thought that it's a little rubber block for that thing to sit in. I thought we left it in the trailer, but I guess not.
Did Chad lose it?
I didn't touch it.
Chad can't can't defend himself because he doesn't have a microphone. So yeah, he probably lost it.
He doesn't need a mic.
Yeah.
He's a very visual communicator. Huh, Chad?
He probably lost it. So pull forward just enough for me to lower back down some.
It has battery.
It did. It didn't until I plugged it in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it had nothing.
So leave it like that for a little bit. Let it charge the battery.
Okay.
See if it does. You want me to do it so we can open all up now then?
I was just saying so that we could level it out.
Okay, tell me how much I can go.
Good. Chad, tell me when we're level. Or at least close. That's okay. It's probably better if it's tilted slightly forward as opposed to slightly back.
Yeah, we're gonna have to take the battery off of this chat and take it in to get it loaded. The battery's messed up. I don't use it enough, but we're gonna have to go get it charged. It's a new battery, so hopefully they can take care of it for us. Agarra este, güey.
Did you catch it?
Of course. Which is surprising considering there was a camera on me.
Yeah.
Normally I'm butterfingers once the camera's on. So the main thing we gotta do for the trailer is paint the doors so that they're a little more, basically so that it's easier to see what's inside from out. Hopefully just make everything a little more visible, a little more presentable. So the land attack, I think we promised that we would have a small kind of like pre-release batch for Blade Show. That seems like it's gonna happen. I think we're good there. We're gonna try a full heat treat on those rather than a differential this time. So we're sending those off to get hardened. They'll be through hardened in this case, but we kept a batch that we're gonna heat treat here so that we can release it, or at least have some for sale at Blade. As far as like custom pieces go, I know Leo's got a whole bunch of stuff that's like various levels of completion. I would be surprised if there's nothing custom at Blade. There'll probably be a few odds and ends, a few things here and there, but not necessarily like a whole batch of custom stuff. There will likely be one or two things that we debut there. So stuff that people haven't seen anywhere else, stuff that's like brand new. And aside from that, as far as like other new models go, everything that we have debuted prior to 2026, that's all still gonna get released this year for sure. Most of it is very near being able to be released. And then a couple of the models from this year are already in progress, and a couple of the ones that we've been working on with the outside designers, like the Pontiacs and Ed's Machete in particular, both of those have been approved, so we've got them into our queue for production. So we're actually moving right ahead with a lot of the new stuff, which I'm excited about. Badger Creek comes out very soon. That one is again, that one's awesome. I probably one of the only Bowie knives that I'm like really interested in. So that one's pretty cool. That's exciting. After that, will probably be, it'll be between there's a bunch still. There's the Hayden Creek, there's the Brachimo Slim, there's the River Rat, there's Barney's knife, the RPG. There's a couple for Colin Despens. We're gonna do like a updated, fully serrated backbite, and then we're gonna do his new one called the Enchantor. So yeah, a bunch of stuff coming. The Shirodaga, all that. So a lot of really cool stuff coming. We're making a lot of progress with the knife we're doing with Jared Wihongi also. He's got his updated prototype. So what we showed at SHOT Show was bigger than what we're actually going to release, and we've got that smaller version in his hands right now as well. So yeah, tons of progress on new models and just anything that's not debuted yet.
That Badger Creek I actually liked a lot more than I thought I was going to.
Dude, it's awesome.
Yeah, we're playing with it, and visually, it's not my style, but I actually liked it a lot more. Like, and now visually, I'm liking it too. It's weird.
You know what? I've noticed that too with stuff where like at first you don't like it, but you use it and you like it, and then it looks good. What else? We talked about turkeys last time. I shot.
Oh yeah,
my
that's
turkey.
right. You're gonna kill a turkey.
Nobody's
asked
nobody
you.
cares.
Nobody asked you, huh?
Yeah, nobody's asked, so I'm just gonna bring it up myself.
Yeah, bring it up.
But it was actually really cool. So I went out with.
Was it a Luketia turkey? Or was it?
No,
like,
no.
Was it?
No, leucistic or something like that.
Yeah, there you go.
No, so I went out with Scott, my buddy. We've been friends since we were kids. He does a lot of like trapping services, and he lives near the river bottoms by the town where we grew up. And so we planned it all out. I was going to meet him early morning at his house. We were going to go and see if we could get on. He's got a couple of private landowners that have turkeys on their land, and they're like, yeah, come on over and shoot one. And when I got to his house, he had some issues with his phone, and so the message he had sent to the guy the night before didn't go through until like the middle of the night. And so since we didn't have a solid answer, a solid yes, go ahead and get on my property, we were like, crap, what do we do? And so we were like, screw it, let's just go. We'll go over down to the river bottoms. You know, they're gonna hang out between the private fields and the river bottoms, and the river bottoms is gonna be all public. So we made our way to like a specific spot, and as soon as we got there, and this is only minutes from his house, quick drive, quick walk, and immediately we see a couple of birds, and we had seen plenty of geese in the fields, and we looked at them, we're like, that might be geese, but then they started walking, and geese don't usually walk that far, so at least as far as I've seen. So we were like, those are probably turkeys. So we start trying to make our way over to where they are, and to do that, we had to kind of like go down into the river bottoms, into some like marshy, wooded, grassy stuff. And as we're walking through, we hear a gobble. And so we both just like freeze. And as this thing gobbles a couple times, we're like, that's close. That's like less than 100 yards away for sure. So we just sat down, and I had one of those little, I think it's called a pot call, basically a little like slate drum with a wooden stick. And so we started calling, and it was answering, and we're like, okay, like this is a good sign, like it's gonna make its way over here. So I think anybody who's probably hunted turkeys a lot is familiar with like how frustrating and long it can take to get a turkey to come to you. And that's kind of what was happening. You know, it took over an hour of us like calling and it answering, and we would call and it would answer, but it never really got close enough to shoot. And when it was close enough to kind of see, there was just a bunch of trees and
do you have any leather bin on you?
Crap in the way. I do. And so we. What do you need the screwdriver out of it, or?
No.
Okay. So. Yeah. So we're calling it. Finally, we see it getting like real close, and we're like, all it needs to do is either just go this way or that way. It's going to be in a clearing, and I can shoot it. And then. So it calls, and then another one answers, and it answers from the hill right above us. So we're on a hill. Down takes you to the river bottoms in the river. Up takes you into people's fields. And one answered, and it was close, like right above us. So we're like, crap, what do we do? Do we try to get to the top of this hill? Because there's a good like 30, 40 yards before it hits private property. And so, you know, ultimately we decided to go after the ones on top of the hill. So we kind of turn around. We're trying to like army crawl up this hill, and as we do that, they're they're answering each other. They're gobbling at each other. I think is what started happening. And they're basically like, "Don't come after my hens," you know. And so we froze again because Scott was a little higher up the hill than I was because he was behind me to begin with, and he was like, "Wait, hold on a sec." And there's two above us. So there's a tom down below us. There's two toms above us. There's hens. Like, we're surrounded by turkeys, and all we had to do is just not screw it up. And so this one tom starts coming down the hill. What ended up being about 35 yards away from us. And so I froze, and I'm trying not to move because I don't want it to see me. It comes down the hill, and then it starts to turn around and go back up the hill. And as it's going back up the hill, the third tom starts coming down the hill. And as soon as I saw that one coming down the hill, I'm like, that's definitely close enough. If it comes into this little opening between these tree branches, it's done for. So sure enough, it walked right into that opening. I took a shot, and that was it. But it was awesome. Like, we had a good time.
Did you even see a white turkey?
No, because we didn't go to those fields. We went to the other ones, we went down to public land rather than onto those private fields. And so we didn't see any white turkeys, but we saw plenty of hens. We saw what ended up being 3 different toms, and I'm kind of guessing because I'm not totally sure, but I think the one I shot was probably the biggest of the 3. It was definitely the biggest of any. It was definitely, yeah, whatever, guys, whatever.
He's gonna learn how to call deer now.
Oh, I saw a video. I wanted to show it to you guys.
What?
Deer.
Hold on, I saved it too.
That one's good.
Do you know which one I'm talking
Where
about?
he's in the blind with his daughter?
No.
Oh,
No, yeah, I've seen that
that
one
one's
too.
awesome.
No, there's one where I can't remember what they're calling, and all I could think of was sending it to you and be like, I think Clint would be really, really good at this. I'm gonna find it. Hold on.
But yeah, it was really cool because there ended up being 3 toms. The one that we stalked and kind of waited for and called for the hour and a half, hour 45 that we were down there isn't even the one that we shot. Like, all 3 of them were kind of coming into where we could shoot. Like, I could take my pick, and I just had to not miss. And so I think I ended up getting lucky. I shot definitely the biggest one I've shot. The beard was longer. The beard was like thicker.
For this one, you didn't mount anything, did you?
I'm saving the fan like I normally do. The wings I gave to Scott. He's gonna dry them and use them for
a costume for Halloween.
Probably. I saved the beard and the fan and the shell. I think with turkeys I've been really lucky because I've drawn 3 times, and all 3 times I've got one, and I've only shot 3 rounds.
Look,
So
check this out. Hold on.
Right.
Oh.
I've seen this one.
It's like, what is it? It's a deer call. That's not a deer call. That's what it says there. Is that?
So,
See?
It's a red stack.
See, told you
Red
he'd be good
stag,
at it.
yeah.
He knows exactly what it is.
he knows exactly what we're talking
Okay,
about.
you've seen this, right?
He's
Yeah,
probably.
I showed it to him on the way down to SHOT Show.
I wonder if Leo's has seen him. Hold on.
Can you legally give out turkey feathers?
Have you seen this before?
I believe so.
Because you can't duck feathers.
Fuck.
I
But
think Clint would be
duck
really
feathers
good
is
at
because it's waterfowl. I just didn't know if there was anything
this.
about turkey being
They
wild
got a
game.
call like that. You want to use it?
Can we bring it in?
So yeah, we didn't see any white turkeys, but I got my turkey, and yeah, it was really cool.
Is there a silent mode on your breathing?
We should start a thing like story time with Craig or something like that.
Yeah.
Craig's really good at telling stories.
Yeah, but this one's true.
The other one you told me.
Of course not.
Push down as hard as you can.
What happened? What happened?
Nothing happened. I'm fine.
So Craig had his finger right here, and then Leo pushed it,
I seen
and
the corner off right here. And
It is off.
I didn't see what Craig was doing. I'm like,
yep, and his finger was right in
No, it
there.
was my hand.
Was it your hand?
Yeah. It's
Aww.
Can we do it again for
okay. No, I'll live.
Aww.
again, let us know if you guys like this content. We'll get better at it. We sort of have we've had so many shows back to back, so we have to sort of record this on the go. But yeah, stay tuned. Follow what we're doing.
We promise we'll eventually use a knife.
Yeah, we will use a knife hopefully soon after we get done. Well, right after this we have blade, so whoever's seeing this will see a blade.
Yeah.
Um,
And we'll probably see you at Flagstaff too.
and
Or one or the other.